Alright, so here's one of the problems we ran into while building the LabVIEW, and that is that our button would light up when we pressed the button number 4, which was what we wanted to press, but it would also light up when we press 7 or 9 or something like that. So here it lights up at 4, and then we're going to push another one, it also lights up. And as you can see, it's because there's actually a bunch of them and they're all lit up when we press anything. So what we need to do is make a for loop and a case structure to make sure that it only reads one at a time and writes them to a separate spreadsheet. Alright, so here's our LabVIEW program, and we're going to start with a DAC assistant, which is outputting 5 volts to our circuit. Next is a DAC assistant, which is reading in 90 samples at a rate of 883 Hertz from the remote. And what we're going to do in this next for loop after we graph the data is we're going to turn these values into a binary array of 1s and 0s so that we can write them out to a spreadsheet. And this next case structure is going to be either true or false. And here on the first part, we're going to create a constant so that it's going to write to 10 different spreadsheet files for each different button we press. And then when we switch it over to true, it's going to look into those spreadsheet files and see which one it was that we pressed, so it'll tell us which button it was. And that's what your number is, that's what that indicator is for. And here in false we have a for loop that we're going to run 10 times to make 10 different spreadsheets. And that's it.
Okay, so we're going to take a look at this circuit. As you can see, it's a fairly simple circuit. We have a photodiode here hooked up to our DAC assistant. The photodiode, we learned you have to make sure it's going the correct direction, otherwise you have a bit of a problem, as in diodes don't exactly work both ways, hence diodes. As you can see, then have that hooked up to our resistor, which is, again, we have it hooked up to a DAC to measure the voltage across it. And the voltage going through this is controlled by our DAC system in our LabVIEW program, which Noah has already explained. So it's a very, very simple circuit, but with an IR device, you can do some cool stuff.